Hi, it's Keeley again, and a huge welcome back to the channel, and also a really warm welcome if you're new here. And thanks to everyone for the likes, the comments, everything. I read all my comments. Okay, I got this really strong feeling today of an energy which I feel is like your energy, the collective energy. I feel you're kind of really struggling at the moment with whether to actually remain hopeful or to let go. I'm getting an energy of I hate them, but I love them. I hate them, but I love them. So that's what I'm going to have a look into today. I'm just going to have a quick look to see, what Spirit wants you to know really about this, and, how your person feels, and really just some advice on whether it's, worth pursuing this at the moment or possibly looking at other options. Okay, but before I start, if you do want a personal read, if you're on a cell phone, if you just click on the title, that'll take you to the description box, or if not, just underneath the advert, the description box there with a link to the website. I've also got a free relationship report, so if you're interested in that, check that out as well. That's also in the description box. Okay, so I hate them, I love them, I hate them, I love them. I'm just getting very clearly that for a lot of you, half of the time this person is not really that good for you, but you're just so tempted. It's almost like at times you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way down a street. It's almost like there's a no exit sign up, and you shouldn't be going through it because in the past you've kind of had your fingers burnt. But there is just a real strong energy today of I love them, but I hate them, which is so normal. We all love things that aren't good for us. So just going to really just have a look at the energy of your person first. That's what I'm having a look at. See how they feel about this situation at the moment, and then just some cards to see what to do really. Oh gosh, can't believe that. Well, I should believe it really. Hot and cold, yeah, in and out. It's like you're on a hamster wheel with this person. You're kind of going down this street the wrong way towards them, knowing that it's possibly not going to be very good when you get to your destination. And then you kind of sometimes just turn around and go back. And that's because your person's hot and cold. They're in and out. 1 minute they are keen to talk to you, keen to show you some affection, but then the next minute they're either blocking you, not replying to your messages, or they're just generally pulling back. And that is why you are feeling, I love them, but I hate them. And it's because they're almost breadcrumbing you. They're giving you a few morsels, or they're giving you some hope. So you go down this street, and then bump, there's a great big wall up again. A great big wall up again. So they are very hot and cold, very indecisive. For some people, this person is very positive 1 minute with you, or almost leads you on with some of you to a point they'll say something and you think, yeah, maybe we're going to get back together, or this can happen or that can happen. And then in the blink of an eye, they disappear. So let's have a few more and see how else they feel about you. But it is for you, I'm feeling so strongly today. It's just this hamster wheel energy, this being stuck. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes they want to meet up with you, and sometimes they don't. And I feel for some of you very strongly, you almost get to the point where you think you might actually be getting to a point where you could actually have a meeting, and then something changes. And you just don't know where you are. I also feel that your person, the energy of today is this person's very materialistic. And this is quite specific for some people. This is a person who will get attached to other people basically just to use them, either for money, sometimes even for alcohol, for sex, for somewhere to stay. And this person just takes everything they can possibly take, and it's as if everybody else's needs just blend into the background. But then they just come back promising the world, but they're not fulfilling it. Yeah, sometimes they do. It's almost like they look to you for structure in their lives. I just get the element of somebody who likes to bounce back for the structure, or whilst they're with you, they use you for the stability you offer: accommodation, food, work, money, sex, whatever. But then they just bounce off. They just then cut off and go back to whatever they were doing. And for some of them, addictions, gambling, alcohol, drugs, sex addictions, porn addictions. It's almost like they come back for a bit of structure for a while, and then they're gone again. So your person is very hot and cold about meeting you. But I feel for a lot of them, they just want to meet back for the structure that you put into their lives. So I'm going to take 3 more on their situation, their feelings. Definitely they would like a meeting. But I feel this person drives you a little bit mad. And I don't mean mad in that you're crazy, but it's a very frustrating energy for you, and a very painful energy, because you just don't really know where you are, to be honest. Yeah, this person's a flirt. Yeah, they're a flirt. It's like they feel they've got this God-given right to come back to the commitment with you, almost. Get whatever they need so they can function on a daily basis, so they've got their bills paid, roof over their head, whatever. And then as soon as maybe they've amassed some money, or they've got themselves in a better place, they're off again. They're off again. And for your energy, you hate them, but you love them. Because I feel sometimes for some people, when they're good, they can be good. And you have had some very good times with this person. And it's almost like they come back in and reinforce the good times, which makes you believe again, and then they go. Or they stop showing the emotion, or they start playing mind games again. Yeah, that's it, heating up. That's it, they're in and they're out. They're hot and cold. They get their needs met by you. You'll know your own situation. They pull back and then they come back in. Or like I said, they will say something to you that makes you feel that things are going to work out. And then maybe 4 weeks later, 5 weeks later, maybe even 2 days later for some people, they're just gone again. Yeah, exactly. Structure there, what I was saying, they come back for the structure, and the stability has just been clarified by stable and harmony. You give them the stability. Almost, I feel with some of you, they just have used you. They've used you for money, for company, to get them back on their feet. They might have borrowed money from you. But once they get that stability, or once they say they've got enough money in the bank, they just go off again and flirt or pull back. But the problem here is, and that's why I really felt I needed to make this video today, that this energy for you is quite unhealthy, because when somebody blows hot and cold, when they're in and out of your life, so they treat you nicely, it fires off the dopamine in your brain, and it's like a trauma bond. So the dopamine makes you feel good. So then you believe them, and then they cut it off. So then you try harder and harder and harder to almost get that high again, so you can almost feel good about yourself. And then they withdraw. And that's what causes all the trauma bonding and all the upset in your mind, and that's what makes you feel so emotionally all over the place. And this person, whoever it is very good at that. They're very selfish. This person's selfish. I'm not going to beat around the bush today, guys, girls, whoever I'm talking to. This person's selfish. Yeah, this person's damaged, to be honest with you. And I feel that whoever it is, that this has got something to do with their past. It's nothing to do with you. There's no more you could do. You could no more, win £1 million on the lottery and, fly to the moon for this person. It's their problem. And, if they're with somebody else, I want you to know that they haven't changed their ways and they'll be doing exactly the same wherever they are now. So I'm just going to clarify. I feel it's their past. I feel it's a person who was emotionally stunted. This could have been a past relationship they had as a child. It could have been a primary caregiver, I'm getting, that didn't meet their needs. Or it could be a relationship they had before you. Yes, Two of Swords. This is somebody who is emotionally avoidant. It is a really, I don't like this card in love readings at all. It is somebody who is hot and cold, basically. They are not particularly emotionally stable. They will show a lot of love to start with. They can even love bomb. But then they'll just pull back. Or you'll have a couple of really good nights out, and then you'll arrange to meet for, say, the third night out, and they're nowhere to be found. Or you have a reconciliation, and it's okay, say, even for a few months, and then they shut down again. And that goes back to their past. That goes back to their past. There was something in their past that has caused them to do this, but unfortunately for you, when, gosh, there's a saying, when they're good, but when they're bad, they're really bad. And this is keeping you on a hamster wheel. Let's see one more for their feelings at the moment. Yeah, definitely this person has had in the past a lot of challenges, whoever you're dealing with. And this is really, I'm not making excuses, but there's always a reason people behave like this. Now, this isn't to say that you should ever put up with it, because if it's toxic, you come first. Self-love. I always say this on my videos, that, you need to heal, and this energy is not good for you. This energy is not good for you at all. It ends up wrecking your emotional health, your mental health, and at times your physical health as well, because you're just so flipping worn out, as we say in the UK. But this person is very guarded. They're very suspicious. They're very suspicious. So they just keep running. They'll take and they'll give. They'll take and they'll give, but they don't settle. They don't settle. And to be honest, in the current energy today, I feel unless this person that you're connected with actually takes a good hard long look at themselves, even, I can't speak today, Mercury goes forward tomorrow, I think, in the mirror, then this is just going to continue. You need to concentrate now on, the Tower. It's just going to continue. You need to concentrate on being strong for yourself and putting your own boundaries up, because I think you're going to be waiting, even if this person comes back in, I think you're going to be waiting for a while, for some of you, for this energy to change, because I don't feel this person has done any work on themselves. But for you, it's hate. It's a love-hate relationship. And also, with these, it's such a strong tie. It's a very, very strong tie. You know it's bad for you, and we've all done it. We've all done it. We know it's bad, but we keep on doing it. We kind of start going the right way, and then the person comes back in and presses all these buttons and these triggers, and boom, we're off again. But you do need to protect your own energy and keep your own boundaries up. You know, if your person does come back or they promise to change this time, I'm being told to tell you, make sure that you don't put up with any nonsense. Make sure that you've got your boundaries. So let's just see what Spirit wants you to know. So really that's what this is about, you know. The energy of, you know, I hate them, I love them, and really, you know, what their energy is at the moment is just quantifying that, yeah, they are in and out, and I feel they will be back, but have they changed? No, I don't think so. I don't honestly think so. Right, Spirit. Yeah. Spirit's saying to you to consider consider other options in life, but also, if this person comes back, make sure that they're telling you the truth, because I'm being told very, very strongly that they could still be looking at other options. This person is someone who will always have other things on the boil, just in case something else doesn't work out. They're easily bored, they can be a bit of a drifter, they're extremely self-absorbed, and they can procrastinate. So Spirit is saying, if, you know, there is a chance, whatever goes on in your life, that this person, make sure that you've got your boundaries, because this person will have other options. Right, okay, Spirit, what else does everybody need to know about this in and out energy, please? Yeah, 3 of Swords, be very careful. 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords, to me, somebody who is going to be looking at other options, not sure what they want. Everything looks fantastic, extremely shallow, so they'll come back for the stability, they'll come back for the structure and whatever else someone else has got to offer, but then they're off again as soon as something else sparkles on the horizon. They're not very stable. And like I said, I've got 3 of Swords. So this is very specific for someone today. If it's not your, you know, energy, then okay, but this is a very specific message for someone. This person is still considering other options. Let's have one more for you, please. Spirit, can you please let know about what they should do, please? Thank you. Yeah, Knight of Wands. This is a player. I don't think Spirit could have been any clearer today, whoever this is for. This is definitely a player. This is somebody who's in and out, in and out. I feel, going back to what I said earlier about their past, this person has a fear of abandonment. They've been abandoned in some shape or form in their past, which has caused the way that they conduct themselves in their relationships. I have got air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I've got water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And I've got fire, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. I've got, I would say, again, very strong fire energy. Very strong fire energy. So what I'm going to do now is just to see what the best possible outcome might be at the moment in the current energy. What is the best possible outcome, please? Okay. Be careful, there's secrets. There are things going on. It's the High Priestess. You're not actually meant to know everything at the moment. But there are secrets. There are things being hidden from you that you don't know about. And I feel that the person you're connected with possibly could have other options that you don't know about. So there are secrets being kept from you. I feel, though, that this person in the past, has a lot of pain from the past they haven't opened up about, which I'm just being told to say. So I'm not making excuses. There's no excuse for toxicity in any shape or form. But this person, I feel, has not always been honest about their past, and they just tend to bounce around instead because they don't want to face it. They don't want to deal with the past. It's too painful for them. So instead of dealing with it, they go from this to that and that to this. But in the meantime, causing you that energy of I hate them, I love them, I hate them, I love them. And you've got no peace of mind. You know, it's just a very painful energy. Yeah, it is a very painful energy to be stuck in. It really is. Oh, I've got the 9 of Wands again at the bottom, yeah. Keep your boundaries up. Keep your boundaries up. And I think you could be waiting for a while for this person to change, to be honest. I feel for a lot of you, you are quite traumatised by this relationship. So please keep working on healing yourself. Keep your boundaries up. You're amazing and you are worthy of love. Whoever this person is, you know, feeds into your head and the mind games and the in and out, that's not your problem. You couldn't have loved this person any more than you did. That's what I want to say today. You could not have loved this person any more than you did. Top of the deck, yeah. You gave them everything. You gave them love, you gave them comfort, you grew the relationship. For some of you, I feel you've had their children, or you've looked after their children, but you couldn't have done any more. Okay? So just work on self-love. That's what I really want to get across today for you. So I hope that has helped some of you. I really do. I say, work on yourself. If you want a personal read, links in the description box below, and also I've got the free relationship report. Go check that out. That's also in the description box. Take care of yourself, and always remember, you're worthy of love. You deserve love. You're amazing. Okay, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.